Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Pisces. Please keep in mind that it is a general reading. That means it may or it may not resonate with you. Now, Pisces, I feel like you could go head to head with your partner, your love interest, or it has already happened. Okay. If it has not yet happened, this is something that could happen but could be avoided. All right, as well, because you see what's coming in advance, you can avoid it, right? And so what we have here, interestingly, is the Emperor in the reverse. So he got upset, but I feel like he's softened a lot, because although he gets upset very quickly, he also cools down very quickly. Okay, so and she's over here. She can be a little bit more stubborn because she's had a lot of bad experiences, and she's the one that threw down the sword. So what this has to do with is the Four of Swords here in the center. In this particular deck, this card indicates a back and forth, okay? So what it could be indicating is that they are both angry right now, okay? And each of them are sitting in their own corner, okay? And nobody doing anything, but the heart wants them to, you know? It could be as well that she got upset with him because of she feels like he's not giving her what she wants. She may feel like the relationship just keeps going in circles and it's not going in the direction that she desires, and that probably was something that kind of stood between them, caused little arguments or bad feelings between these two, okay? Because she wants to deepen this relationship and he's being very stubborn about, really committing to her. Maybe she wants a solid commitment, or maybe she wants to move in with him, or maybe she wants that ring on her finger, and he's just not giving in to this energy. But it doesn't mean he doesn't love her. He may just not feel ready for this, but I know that he loves her and I know that she loves him. So I think that they just need to sit down and try to understand where each of them stand, okay, and how they're feeling and why. So let's have a look at this. Okay, so he goes there. All right. You see, she's wishing for more from him. It's always going in circles, one step forward, two steps back. She's got the wish card, and she's also got the tombstone. So, of course, they've had a bad argument. She's wondering if it's over, maybe, because it's not really getting or going anywhere. He's already sorry for what he said or done, because she is very, very important to him. He loves her, There's the card that indicates somebody very important, and this card indicates how much he loves her, and with the butterfly underneath, how much he would like to transform the current situation. All right, so I feel like he's softening on whatever it is that she wanted, because he loves her, and ultimately he does want to please her. So I think that this is like a temporary, very uncomfortable energy that you guys could be sitting in or are about to, but it is temporary. Okay, she would ultimately soften as well, but she's a little more stubborn than him. Okay, and so I feel like he would be the one that will be the first to give in. Okay, and send her flowers or something. So the first to say I'm sorry. Okay, let's talk about this. He can be very guarded. He could come off as seeming like he doesn't doesn't really care about her sometimes, but he does. It's just the way he is, you know. He's here again. This emperor is very, very important to this reading. I mean, he's here 3 times. One, two, three. And you see, it's what I just said. With this Ten of Love in the reverse, it's indicating that, yeah, right now things took a turn for the worse. Nobody is happy here, but things aren't as they appear. Okay? They aren't as they appear. So then on this we have a card of learning by experience, and through that experience you too will end up making or through that lesson, rather, you two will end up making a decision for the future. I see you are together in the future. I think he's afraid because he's coming with the Eight of Swords. So he could have somewhat of a victim's mentality, especially that this emperor carries a sacrificial lamb. Maybe he felt you were asking too much of him or too much too quick, maybe. All right, so keep that in mind. So you're not talking. Queen of Swords, here you are, here you are, here as well. And you're not talking. Um, there's something, I feel like this is next to the Emperor, so I feel like there's something the Emperor is not seeing and needs to see in order for this chariot to begin to move once again. And we know that it does because here, look at this. This is fantastic. Look at this. This chariot, you see the Sphinx are down and he's climbing aboard, but he can't see that these Sphinx are not moving. You know, he's climbing aboard this, and he feels like he can't see. Okay, he doesn't know where this is going. But over here we see the chariot up and moving again. So in the future here, he will have his heart and mind will be in alignment because that's what needs to happen in order to get this moving. He wants to talk to this queen over here. He really wants to. He's looking at what he said to her before, you know, and now he's trying to figure out what he is going to say to her in the future. What he said to her, he feels caused him to lose her. Okay, he feels this is his side. He feels, and now he wants her back. And I feel like he wants to apologize for what he said to her because I feel like whatever it was wasn't nice and he didn't mean it. Okay. And, you know, she's a card of a grudge. So she's holding a little grudge. She's a little miffed at him for what he said to her, more than likely. And, uh, she could have said something back to him, or she could have said nothing at all. And that's just as loud and painful as if she just said something. So there you go. So I feel like somebody's sitting stubbornly. I feel like this is her energy sitting stubbornly in the Four of Swords energy. So now we're in that. This Four of Swords indicates somebody who is sitting in their position, okay? Very stubbornly, one thought on their mind. That really sounds like her, all right? The battle is over. There's still smoke here, though, okay? So she's looking at this. It's interesting because I have a couple here again. So I have the King of Cups, Queen of Cups. Both are very emotional. He's looking at the cup and he wants it back. You can see the eyes go directly to the cup, but the hand is on the lap so far. He hasn't figured this out. So he's looking for a solution to get a new opportunity to talk to this queen that he's in love with, you know, to tell her he's sorry, to lay down his burden. So it can feel like a very challenging time, but, you know, it is short-lived, okay? He's very rigid, so it's hard to get him to move on anything. And he likes to be in control and to control things. So she may have been trying to get her emperor to see things in a different way, or to see her view of things, and he was very resistant to that, okay, and that could have caused this outbreak, okay. He was maybe unwilling to compromise, wanting to remain in control of things at all time. But what he needs to understand and needs to see is that it's a relationship. So it's two people, not one, two. So um, here she is. She wants the cup as well. She is reaching for it but doesn't hold it. And because here, it's because of her mindset current, which is she's thinking that maybe what she wants and desires with the wish card might be out of reach, but she's still got that little glimmer of hope, you know. Um, and I feel like holding on to hope is a great thing, because we have the Wheel of Fortune right here. And so we know that there is another opportunity. There will be an opportunity for the both of them, actually. There's the Empress. Wow. The Emperor and the Empress together again. And so, it's like they just belong together, and that's what the Wheel of Fortune would be saying. You know, destiny and fate is what it speaks to. But there was a lesson to be learned here. And if it has been learned, this couple will definitely move forward successfully. Okay. Both of them will be speaking from the heart in the near future. And we do see that there will be a new beginning, a new chapter in this relationship. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you. Bye for now.